Have you ever dreamt of becoming a mermaid? Well, at this spectacular aquarium in Las Vegas, those dreams come to life. Let's see how the magic happens. First, I'm heading behind the scenes to see the inner workings of this massive 117,000-gallon saltwater aquarium. All right, so where are we exactly?
Yes, so it is a little loud back here, but this is our filter room. So everything that we have in here helps filter the water and makes it nice and clean for our animals. So these 4 large blue tanks are part of our sand filtration system, and that filters our water 24/7.
Oh, look at these little jellyfish. How cute are they?
Yes, these are a crowd favorite. So these are moon jellyfish. We actually do propagate them ourselves here at the aquarium. And we have 2 jelly chrysals over our mermaid bar.
And I see these fish, it says quarantine.
Yeah, so this back here is our quarantine area. So this is where we keep all of our new animals. And they come back here and they go through a whole treatment process. We want to make sure that there's no diseases and no parasites because our tank is clean and we want to keep it that way. So they come back here, we keep a very close eye on them, make sure that they're doing okay, and then they'll get moved into the main aquarium with everybody else. We do have a zebra horn shark in here, brand new to us.
He's beautiful.
Very unique creature,
Wow.
Yes, they are gorgeous.
Those stripes.
Yes, and they actually do have little horns right in front of their dorsal fins. So that's part of how they get their name, the horn shark. And then this is our anemone tank. So this is all living as well. We do have a mated pair of clownfish in there. So we actually have
I see one right here.
Yep, she's up top. She's the larger of the 2. And then we have our little male hanging out.
And how do you tell the difference between female and males when it comes to clownfish?
Usually the size. So the females are usually larger.
Okay.
All right, so up here we have the main deck of our aquarium, so you can take a look at this. Actually looks like Ryan is about to feed our puffer right now.
Oh, how cute.
So I'm gonna leave you with him. You can go help feed the puffer, and I'm gonna go check on our mermaids.
Great, thank you so much for the tour.
You are welcome.
Oh, look. Okay, come on over here. Hi. Hi, cutie. Here. Oh. So what is he eating?
So he's eating surf clam, and we have him target trained. So he knows every time he bumps this buoy with his nose, we give him a piece of food.
He knows it's meal time.
Are you ready, little guys? All right, we're gonna turn this way. Oh, you are good at it. Boom. Oh, gosh, there you go.
We have about 2,000 fish and over 100 different species. Now, one very unique thing about this aquarium is we have fish from all over the world. So a lot of these animals would never actually encounter each other in the wild.
And how do you test to see if they're all gonna get along since they come from all over the world?
Yeah, it is very difficult. That is a big part of our job. Part of the tour you took was through quarantine. A lot of times those quarantine tanks are also used as timeout tanks for troublemaker fish. We'll put them in the back. Sometimes they behave and sometimes they don't. We can trade with other aquariums if they have fish, and we can give them our troublemakers. So we just want to make sure that with all these different unique animals, everyone gets along.
Very neat. I love the fact that you have all different types of species, but when it comes to stingrays, I know some people are kind of hesitant, they're scared, they've heard stories about them.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the stingrays here.
Stingrays here are very used to us. We get in at 1:30 and 4:30 every day to do an interactive stingray feeding show. We sit on this step, and at 1:30, the stingrays are all around us. They're ready. They know it's feeding time, and so we are surrounded by stingrays. We swim to the front window, and then we're able to interact with the public. But the stingrays know we pose them no threat. They only use that stinger, that barb, as the last line of defense, so we have no worries about being in there with them.
That's great.
And we also have Mermaid 7 days a week as well.
I watched the movie Splash when I was growing up. One of my favorites, so to meet a real life mermaid would be absolutely awesome.
Well, we can make that dream come true. We have our mermaid, Sierra, who's gonna take you through mermaid school, waiting for
Wait,
you.
you have a mermaid here on staff ready to go for me?
Ready to go for you.
It's my lucky day.
Yes, it is.
All right. So you probably have one of the coolest jobs in Vegas, maybe even in the world. How does it make you feel to be a mermaid?
Honestly, it is definitely a dream come true. I have always wanted to be a mermaid ever since I was a little kid, so this is literally my dream job.
So how does one become a mermaid here at the Silverton?
You do need a scuba certification, so I did get scuba certified with Patty, and then after that you have a mermaid audition.
And how long have you been working here?
This is my 3rd year.
You do mermaid school. Tell me a little bit about what does that entail?
So Mermaid School is an hour and 30 minutes, and it's set up in 3 different 30-minute intervals. So for the first 30 minutes, you go on a tour, you get to see the behind the scenes and all the fun stuff. And then after that, you spend 30 minutes putting on the tail, trying things on, taking pictures.
Of course, because you have to capture the moment.
Exactly. And then after that, you get to go into the tank, and then you get to spend 30 minutes swimming in the tank, doing fun tricks. I'll teach you a trick or two as a mermaid. Teaching mermaid school and helping little girls' dreams come true is so fun because it's like I'm living my dream all over again. So that's why I love mermaid school.
So I would love to experience what it's like to be a mermaid.
Well, good thing we have a special treat for you today. Now that you're in your swimsuit, let's pick out your tail.
All right, exciting. Here
First
we go.
step, we put your feet into a monofin. And then we're gonna go pick out a tail.
Look at all these colors. Oh, I don't even know where to start. Okay.
Let's see. I think this one.
Ooh, I like green, obviously.
I feel like this one would look perfect with your swimsuit.
It was made for me. After getting suited up, it was time to jump in. It took a little bit of getting used to swimming with the tail instead of 2 legs, but with Sierra's guidance, I adapted to mermaid life in no time. Being in the tank with all the stingrays, sharks, and colorful fish was such an awesome experience. And of course, I had to learn one of the most important Silverton mermaid skills, blowing kisses to the guests.
They're down more, right? Yes.
If you're ready to dive into a tropical fantasy land, then the Silverton Aquarium is the place to be. We'll see you next time as we continue to explore the Spirit of Nevada. Spirit of Nevada is proudly brought to you by Richard Harris Law Firm. For more information, visit richardharrislaw.com. Watch new episodes of Spirit of Nevada on the channels listed below. Today we're going to get a special tour to one of the most unique bar experiences here in downtown Las Vegas. But first, we're going to need a password.
What's the password?
The cat's pajamas. Looks like I'm in.
Welcome to the underground.
Thank you. So I feel like we just stepped back into time.
Yes, we've entered the 1920s here at the underground Speakeasy at the Mob Museum. It is a fully operational speakeasy, so you can try cocktails from the Prohibition era, but it's also a museum exhibit. So we have historical clothing and liquor bottles on display. There are so many things to see, and I'd love to show you some
All right,
of them.
let's take a look.
This is actually one of my favorite cases. That logbook is actually liquor prescriptions. One little loophole during Prohibition is that you could still get medicinal alcohol, and it wasn't breaking the law, and so doctors would write prescriptions, and that's a log of it. Another fun thing in here is actually this flask made to look like a little book. And then that Art Deco cigarette case belonged to mobster Meyer Lansky.
Wow, and how were you guys able to acquire these artifacts?
Great question. Many of these are things that we've purchased. We purchase at auction, things like that. And then we also have donations, especially here in the community, things that are related to Las Vegas history. We get a lot of donations.
Wonderful. So I know during the Prohibition era, people dressed a lot differently.
That is correct. And these are some of the clothes from that time period. So this is a men's tailcoat. Men definitely dressed a lot more formally, and women did as well. So this dress shows the 1920s silhouette. It was very boxy.
It's
and a lot of
beautiful.
times, it is beautiful. The beadwork, there was a lot of feathers, things like that. And then they also used real fur. It was still acceptable in that period. So this is Clara Bow. She was one of the 1920s it girls.
Yes.
And she was an actress as well as an influencer in fashion. And what's fun about her is she has a Southern Nevada connection. Her and her husband Rex Bell had a home here in Southern Nevada in Searchlight.
I visited the home before. It's
Yeah.
very nice.
It's great. And so throughout the Speakeasy, you'll see photos and informational content. There's just so much to see and do.
I love that you give tribute to a lot of the influencers here. I'm gonna take a look around, but first, I need a cocktail.
Definitely.
So if someone was looking for some moonshine or giggle juice,
Come to the right spot. So all the cocktails are based on Prohibition era cocktails that we've modified and tweaked to make them a little bit more exciting and new. I'll make you one of my favorites, the Bee's Knees.
bee's knees. Is that named after somebody?
Yeah, so that drink is a classic cocktail named after Bee Jackson, who was a dancer during Prohibition. And she was known for the Charleston dance where she would show her sexy knees.
Wow.
So that drink gets gin, and we spruce it up a little bit with a strawberry infused gin, lemon juice, and then for a little bit of kick, a jalapeno infused honey.
Oh, nice little spice to it. And of course, you gotta give it a good shake.
Give it a good shake.
Yeah. All right, look at that. Looks so pretty.
There you go. Go ahead, give that a taste.
All right, thank you. That is really good. That's refreshing.
So I'm going to give you one of our most popular drinks, and that's our Old Fashioned. So our Old Fashioned is a classic Old Fashioned, where we take the bourbon and we infuse it with vanilla bean, and then we
Yum.
serve it to you as a little bit of a secret. It comes with some light reading.
And a book.
Yes, so back during Prohibition, people had to hide their drinking. So this
And
is
we
a
saw
little,
one of those in the display case over there.
Exactly, so this is a little nod to that, a little hollow book with a flask for you.
Very creative ways to make sure you get that perfect drink. There you go. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Oof, that's really good. So what about your moonshine? Do you make it here in-house?
We do make it here in-house, and if you'd like to follow me, I'll show you.
All right, let's take a look.
So here we are in the underground distillery, where we're making our very own moonshine. 100% corn, bottled at 100 proof. Would you like to try some?
I would love to try some. Okay, here we go. Wow, that is very strong. I could see why people like drinking this. A very quick buzz.
Yeah, so moonshine was very popular in Prohibition because it was so quick to make and because it was so strong.
And it's a lot different than making it in your bathtub, right?
Yeah, this is a much more legitimate operation.
It is. I know you got to get things ready for opening up the Speakeasy. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to go grab myself a cozy seat at the bar and wait for the band to start.
Excellent.
If you're looking for a swinging good time that will take you back to the roaring 20s, you'll find it right here in the underground. We'll see you next time as we explore the spirit of Nevada. Spirit of Nevada is proudly brought to you by Richard Harris Law Firm. For more information, visit richardharrislaw.com. Watch new episodes of Spirit of Nevada on the channels listed below. If you're looking for scenic views here in Las Vegas, you might take a walk on the Strip, go to the mountains, or maybe even the desert. But today we're showing you a completely different way to take in the sights of Southern Nevada through an immersive art experience. So we're here at the Arte Museum, and I have to say that this place is spectacular. Tell me a little bit more about it.
We're a digital art museum located on the Las Vegas Strip with 14 different exhibits. Right now we're in the flower room. Everything is themed around eternal nature. So it's 100% immersive with smells and sounds. So as you walked in here, you probably noticed a little bit of that flowery smell. And so that's what you're experiencing as well.
So I know this isn't the only Arte Museum in the world. Where else are you guys located?
Our parent company is District, based out of Seoul, Korea. So that's where all the artwork is created. We're the first one in North America. We have 3 in South Korea, 2 in China, us here, and then we just opened up Dubai a couple months ago.
And what inspired you all to come to Vegas to open up this exhibit here?
What better way to bring that Eastern, Western combination of art and immersive experience to the world other than to be a home of entertainment for the entire world? So here we are in Sketchbook, fan favorite. This is where you actually get to color some animals. We scan them and they'll actually go up into the exhibit. So you become a part of the exhibit.
That's the greatest part.
Let's color.
Okay.
Okay, so now place your drawing right there.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna hit start.
Oh,
Your drawing is now entering the safari. Please wait for a moment.
I don't know if the animals are ready for this reindeer.
We're gonna proceed, and now it's gonna enter right there.
Oh, there he is. Little Nevada's running around with all the other animals. So I love the sketchbook area, but I also heard that you have a tribute to Southern Nevada.
Yes, we have that upstairs in our garden area. Let's go on up now.
All right.
So here we are in our garden area. This is where I was talking about with that special Lights of Las Vegas. And we did research on our design team about the Southwest, and they really wanted to pay homage to it. So as you can see all around us right here, this looks very similar to the Valley of Fire State Park.
Yes, it does.
Towards the end of the Lights of Las Vegas, it's actually, or oversees the whole Las Vegas Strip, and there's a fireworks show. It's really amazing. It makes you feel like you're actually out on the Las Vegas Strip on July 4th.
So I know you can't give away too many of the secrets, but how does the tech come together to create this spectacular show?
Every one of the exhibits that you will see today is actually 100% created from our design team. We actually partnered with a French perfume company, so every smell you've been smelling throughout this exhibit is actually 100% created for us. It gives a unique feel to it, completely bringing immersive, and then it's all digitally delivered through 4K projectors and mapping.
So it takes a big team to make sure this all comes together.
You have a special sneak peek right now, so get to walk around and enjoy it on your own.
I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for coming.
This is a 60 to 90 minute self-guided tour, but if there's a room that you love, feel free to take your time and enjoy it. It actually feels like you're at the beach and my feet are dry, but I feel like they're supposed to be wet right now. It's this illusion, like you're really there.
I think it is fantastic. This room is the best room we've seen so far.
It's interactive, it's great, it's a lot of fun. Definitely well worth coming. We loved it.
I loved it. I loved it. It's beautiful. The mirrors create these infinite worlds, and it's surprising too.
Got the kids and they're just having a great time because I knew it was interactive. I think the light is something that they really enjoy. Something a little bit different from your traditional museums. It's really fun. They're having a great time.
The different water rooms are really cool, and just the motions that you see through them. You just sit there for quite a while and watch the different displays go on. It is something we were not expecting to see yet in Las Vegas.
So when you're done with your tour, there's one thing left to explore, the Arte Tea Bar. All right. So these are 2 cold milk teas, and I got 2 to try. First up, strawberry. That is delicious. Now for the second one, it's a caramel latte, and they do have non-dairy options for those who can't have dairy. I got mine with almond milk. I like this. I'm gonna have a second sip. And then when you set it down, the table interacts with your drinks. I hope the beauty of this place has opened your mind to more creative adventures. We'll see you next time as we continue to explore the spirit of Nevada. Spirit of Nevada is proudly brought to you by Richard Harris Law Firm. For more information, visit richardharrislaw.com. Watch new episodes of Spirit of Nevada on the channels listed below. Since the 1970s, people have been coming to Vegas from across the world to get married by Elvis impersonators. How is it that the king of rock and roll has become a popular minister of marriage? Well, it all began right here at the Graceland Chapel.
Only fools rush in. Oh, I can't help falling in love with you.
We're at the chapel where they held one of the first Elvis ceremonies, and Elvis is in the building. Hello.
How are you doing, honey?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Great.
Now, I know that there's lots of history that comes with this chapel. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Sure. This chapel's actually built in 1927, so we're coming up on the 100th year anniversary of the actual building.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what made you want to buy Graceland Chapel?
I moved here 29 years ago. Thought maybe the Elvis thing could work. I was a musician already. I thought it'd be nice to have like a passive income, and it's a historic
And you
place.
get to do something you love.
Right, and
you're passionate about.
exactly. And we're combining the entertainment capital of the world with the wedding capital of the world. Yeah! Oh yeah! Woo!
I know you're a huge Elvis fan.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song that you like to play during your ceremonies?
When I first started doing this, I was going to college in Hawaii, and I won a contest singing Wise men say, and that I won $100 at a little bar in Waikiki, and that kind of put me on the track to doing that. And so every day I still sing that song here, and I never have gotten sick of it once.
What's
and I've
a
probably
special
sang
moment?
it
Yeah.
75,000 times here. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Everybody sing, I can't help falling in love with you. Hey, yeah. Hey, the real king of rock and roll right there. I don't really consider it work. It's just more like dress up and goof around and just make people laugh and have fun and celebrate them as a couple. So it's a great thing.
I
for
think
me.
it's an awesome job.
Yeah,
it's love and it's fun and it's exciting, and you get to meet new people that come from all over the world just
all around
to
the
see
world.
you.
Well, here at the Graceland Chapel, we have some special vows. So Ron, tell her, I promise.
I promise.
To always love you tender.
To always love you tender.
And never leave you.
And never leave you.
At Heartbreak Hotel.
At Heartbreak Hotel.
I will never have.
I'll never have.
A suspicious mind.
A suspicious mind.
And from this day.
And from this day.
I promise to be.
I promise to be.
Let me see you wind up like this. Your hunk of burning love. Yeah! Nice. Don't hurt yourself.
Where are you guys from?
We're from the east coast of Canada, New Brunswick.
I really enjoyed watching your ceremony. Why did you choose Graceland Chapel?
Well, I'm a big Elvis fan.
Yes. This was a surprise for him. We chose it we did some research, and this is where Bon Jovi got married, so that was a big part of it.
The guests may be seated. Well, here we are, guys, in the City of Lights, Las Vegas, Nevada, the world-famous Graceland Wedding Chapel. We're here to celebrate a promise of love made 24 years ago between Ron and Crystal. Let's hear it for that, everybody. Yeah.
I know a lot of people have come through this chapel over the years. What celebrities have gotten married here?
Our most famous groom, I would say, would be John Bon Jovi. He got married here in 1989, and a couple months ago, I come in and John's standing there with his son, and his son wanted to get married here. So, but we've done like David Harbour from Stranger Things. I married him to Lily Allen, a singer. Meatloaf got married here. David Guetta, the DJ.
Yes.
The Beastie Boys were in here, which to me,
That's
they came for, they were guests,
Beastie
and they
Boys
started
came.
a mosh pit right here during the wedding. Rob Zombie, I renewed his vows. So we get all sorts of people that, you know, come in and we're just like, let's do it. On behalf of the Graceland Chapel, the suit that I wear, thank you very much. Once again, pronounce you husband and wife. One thing left to do, my friend, kiss your bride. Come on, everybody.
Well, Elvis, I've enjoyed watching you keep the love alive here at Graceland Chapel.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Elvis has left the building. We'll see you next time as we continue to explore the spirit of Nevada. Between us, I'm leaving the building in this. Spirit of Nevada is proudly brought to you by Richard Harris Law Firm. For more information, visit richardharrislaw.com. Watch new episodes of Spirit of Nevada on the channels listed below.